All right, welcome back. Because of the network issues, we are not able to broadcast live on YouTube, so we're recording it to upload afterwards. I hope this is on airplane mode, so that calls will not come in between. Airplane mode. Okay. So we'll continue from earning money. Earning money means receiving money in exchange for doing work or providing a service. Doing work or providing a service. So doing work might be physical, more of physical things that you can do with your hand. Providing a service might just be more of something you can do intellectually, or working in an organization, your time, your expertise. So these are things that can earn you money. Of course, inventing something can also earn you money. Examples for young people, or even adults, allowance. Your parents might give you a set amount of money each week or month. This can sometimes be linked to helping with your chores around the house. Chores, you might earn a small amount of money for doing specific tasks like washing the dishes, mowing the lawn, or helping with gardening. For example, you could earn 200 naira for each time you wash the family car. Well, I refuse to pay my children money to wash family car because they also use the car. It's their duty. Yes, that's also their payment for the accommodation they are enjoying and the food. That's their contribution to the family. So no money for chores in my household, but it works for other people as well. It's also a good motivation for some households. They pay their teenagers or young people to do some house chores. Part-time jobs for older teens. As you get older, you might be able to get a part-time job like working at a local store or a restaurant, or even a regular paycheck, and earn a regular paycheck. Small entrepreneurial ventures. Some young people start small businesses like selling homemade crafts, like Faith that has her snack business. Yes, then makes her, the homemade crafts, the beads and all. Offering tutoring services to younger ones, or helping neighbors with their pets. For example, you could make and sell beaded bracelets, like Gifted and some other people. So young people are actually making money, making snacks, making zobo, smoothies and all. Link between work and income. It's important to understand that the money you earn is usually a direct result of your effort and the time that you put in. So the more work you do, or the more valuable your service, the more income you are likely to receive. The truth is that every day, as people go out, in the morning, you see people going to work. Everybody's going to work. What they earn at the end of the month or at the end of the day is based on the level of value they are providing. So there are some people that will work hard. I was just telling my son the other day, we were just looking through the window and we saw a house was being built, and there was this man at the roof, roofing the house. He's been hanging on the roof of that two-story building almost all day, putting it together. That is hard work. So I was telling my son, do you know that the architect that drew the blueprint of this house, is earning like 100 times what this person is doing on the roof all day? It's the value that determines the income. So you want to make more, earn more value, earn more income, you have to provide more value. So it's not really the energy that you put in or the strength, the physical strength that earns you. If not, The richest people will be the hardest workers. Yes. See those man. That's a lot. So the value that you provide determine the income that you earn. It's the same thing even in professionals. There are so many, in my class at school, we talk about the different professions, and they are saying it's teaching a profession and all of that. Teaching is definitely a profession because there are so many things, criteria, that it has to meet to become a profession. But you cannot compare the income of teachers and the income of doctors. Even though teachers trained doctors, you see the value. Teachers are supposed to be the highest earners in the world, everywhere. And in some countries like Japan, teachers earn, very, very high because they value their work. So some careers that you choose to get in, the level of value you provide there will also determine the level of your income. Even as doctors, all doctors don't earn the same thing. Consultants do not earn the same thing with general practitioners. And even when you go into the different fields of medicine, like the neurosurgeons and the general practitioners, they do not earn the same. So the difficulty, the level of difficulty in skill also increase the value. So young people, as I'm speaking to you now, if you want to earn more, you go into those areas that there are few people in there, but the need is very much. And people are few in there because the technical thing needed is very, very, right now, when you go into tech people are making a lot of money because you can't just walk into tech. You have to know things. And the more you know, the more you can code things, the more you can create more things, the more you can earn. So these are the, you can see that it's not rocket science. If you want to earn more, provide more value. And even if what you're providing is not as valuable in terms of money, you can provide it to many people. For instance, a lot of people sell sugar. Well, the person selling sugar on my street cannot be earning as much as Dangote. You see, the number of people that you're providing it for at the same time will also determine the income that you earn. So go for levels of difficulty, areas that they need specialties, or provide something to as many people as you can. That is how to increase your income, your earning. So let's go into this very important part of money, which is budgeting. Budgeting is knowing where your money goes. Knowing where your money goes is the first step to making smart financial decisions. If you don't keep track, you might spend all your money on wants and not have enough for things that you need, or wants, or you want to save for a future goal. Okay, so if you don't know, if you don't have a budget, there is no plan. Actually, budgeting is giving your money a purpose. Yes, it's giving your money a purpose. And someone said something that is very striking, but very, 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 very true. It says your budget is a reflection of your value, because what you value more is where your money goes into. So when you see somebody's budget, you can tell what the person can tell you, oh, I love people, I love to help people. You see their budget, everything is all of them. My shoe, my dress, you can't, it's a reflection of your value. Where your money goes is where your value is. Because those are the things that are important to you. Values are things that are very important to you. So, the importance of budgeting. Let's say you get a weekly allowance of 1,000. A simple budget might look like this. Saving for a toy, 300. Snack, 400. Helping with family expenses, 300. This plan helps you see exactly how you're using your 1,000 each week. And if you don't have this plan, you can just go to a snack shop and finish the whole 1,000 naira. and you'll be wondering what happened. It happens to all of us, even adults, we need to budget. So by exploring these subtopics with examples, we can build a strong understanding of the main topic, which is understanding money and its value. So it's all about learning how money works in our world and how we can manage it effectively. So we should all have a budget for the income that comes to us. In that way, it helps us. Someone said something in money management, one of the classes I attended. Someone said, how about when you have a lot of family members, you're a breadwinner. I think there was a lady. She said that she has not been able to make any savings, even though she's earning a lot of money, because she's she's the first daughter, she's taking care of everybody. So even though she's making money, at the end of the month, the money is gone and she's not able to save anything. So the financial expert said, it's because you don't have a budget. You should have budgets for your giving. So everything should have a budget, even your family and everything. So you bring out like the standard 10% for us Christians, 10% tithe. We do 10% savings, 10%. What's the other one? Giving. Yes, 10% charity. So 30% of the money is something that you're not touching it. You're giving your tithe to God. You're saving the 10% for yourself, and you're using the other 10% to help people. Then the other 70% is what you can now, So when you have, let's say your income is 100,000 naira. Once you remove these 30%, you know that you program your mind. My income is actually 70,000, not 100, because you know that the 30,000 is not your money. It's not coming to you. So the financial expert said to her, if you do this, because you have a lot of family and a lot of needs, you can increase your giving to maybe 20 or 30%. Let's say the 30% is 50,000 naira. Once you exhaust that 50,000, you don't have money, because is it your food money that you're going to go and give them? So that helps, because even you know that you don't have. This is the account I put the money. Once I get the money, I put my family money in here. Need is coming, I'm withdrawing, I'm sending, I'm transferring. Once the money is finished, it's zero. There is no more money. So that you too can also be able to even build for your future, because at the end of the day, if you don't leave anything for the future will come and you will not have anything. And the people that you've helped, of course, they have squandered what you've given them. They can't help you back. So, yes, we have to remove it first. We finish. What is remaining? Yes, it's gone. Yes. And I'm also talking to myself, because even this financial discipline, the other day I was having a conversation with someone, and I said, if I pay myself 10% as faithfully as I give my tithe to God, which is my source, I should have like multi-million naira in the accounts like right now. So for young people, I want to encourage you, if you know that, okay, you have this budget, maybe you give 10% to charity, bring out the same 10% and pay yourself. Leave it there. It's not your money. So your future is not your money. The same way you give your tithe, you know that it's not your money. So you just put it there and leave it. And it accumulates, then you can, that's savings now. You can now invest. So we are going to come to that in part 2. So we have come to the end of this class. I hope it has been impactful for our listeners. And we will continue tomorrow with savings and some other parts of. Remember, it's basic financial literacy. This is financial literacy. I don't know what people think when we talk about financial literacy. They think that we're going to be talking about like all those big things. This is just the basic, like what is money, how you earn money, difference between wants and needs, budgeting, saving, and all of that. So thank you for joining me today, and we will continue tomorrow. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Bye. So do you have any questions? Does anybody